For those that are getting ready for retirement, having a comfortable nest egg could lead to a comfortable lifestyle once you walk away from working. A more secure retirement, if you will. Back with us today, Gary Mattson and Taylor Steward. They're the father and son-in-law team, well, they're part of the team at Mattson Financial. It's a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area, also popular radio show hosts. You may have heard them on the air. You know, retirement looks different for everyone. And when you think about being, security. That's what everyone wants, right? Mm-hmm. Thanks for being on the show, gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Let's talk about security. What does that mean?
Yeah, so having that stable income flow in retirement, you know, you might have that pension, you might have the Social Security, but maybe that's not enough to fulfill the things, the lifestyle wants that you have in life, you know, going on the vacations or going down to Florida, whatever that might be. So making sure that you have that critical income need aside from your Social Security and pension that you may have to supplement that income. And then again, not taking that income from a lost position, you know, of course, because we're going to be paying taxes on it too. So that's also an important piece. So that tax planning and really analyzing everything and making sure it's working as a well-oiled machine as a whole, not just this piece, that piece, and the other. So,
boy, you work so hard to get to retirement. The last thing you want to do is have another job of figuring out all of this information with all of these numbers, and that's where you guys come in. What's the first step, Gary? What can I take to get that security? What's the first step I can do?
What we like you to do is just call our office, gather all that information. In fact, if you're not sure what to gather, we'll even give you a checklist to bring it in.
Perfect.
And the first thing we say, anytime you sit down with a financial advisor, you know, we're fiduciaries, so we always say the first three things you should know is they should tell you right up front how they get paid, what's their investing philosophy, does it align with what you're trying to achieve, and then how do they put you in a plan that you know is right for you, but also they know is right for you. So having that explained black and white, simple way, so you can see it, that's what's going to give you that stress-free retirement.
And for those who don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but a fiduciary, you're legally bound to have your client's best interest in mind, right? That's basically, you're not just giving advice so you can line your pockets. You really have to have their best interest, correct?
And not only just for today, but from 30 years from now. Our plan goes taking you all the way through retirement and then giving your money to whom you want, when you want, and how you want.
Okay.
So every advisor in our firm, Taylor, myself, Laurel, all the advisors, we are fiduciaries for our clients.
Perfect.
Not only do we pass that test, there's a test involved to do that, but also we demonstrate that every single day for our clients. And we're reaching out to them. So like when the market went down, we were doing webinars. Of course, couldn't see anybody.
Sure.
We're doing weekly webinars, reaching out to clients, doing emails, making sure that they know where they're at is where they should be.
So a lot of people bring plans into you. You see them every day. What's that common thing that you're seeing, that missing piece of people's plans that keeps happening over and over?
Yeah, I think diversification is probably one of the biggest ones. You know, typically you've got your stocks and your bonds, but bonds right now with the interest rates where they're at are not quite as attractive. When we have these low interest rates, it's hard to draw that interest off your investment, so we got to look at other areas. And also, you know, they're correlated assets. Typically when stocks go up, bonds go down, and vice versa. In today's day and age isn't necessarily always the case. So we got to add in other assets to fully diversify that plan. So when we see stocks and bonds both draw back, or we see you know, not great interest rates, we have another bucket of money that we can take that income from to provide that through retirement.
I like buckets of money. It's a good term.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Yeah. So let's talk about people's when they retire. They've got a goal. They had this X amount, and they hit that amount. Have you seen people actually grow that money even after retirement? I mean, a lot of people, you may have mentioned before, they get a little nervous. They get this nest egg. Now it's just being drawn from. Where's the income coming in? Have you seen portfolios actually grow?
Absolutely, it happens all the time with a properly devised plan. You know, one of the big areas there is taking into consideration taxes, not paying too much in taxes, or, you know, converting some of that qualified money over to a Roth now, so later in life we're providing that income without that tax basis. That allows those assets to grow. And again, we don't know what tax brackets are going to look like in the next 5, 10, 15 years with the stimulus plan and everything that's come out. The national debt keeps rising, so naturally at some point the tax brackets are going to have to increase. So adjusting those dollars now to make sure that it's allowing your portfolio to grow and properly diversifying the asset, we see those portfolios grow all the time.
We've had actually clients, both CPAs, know the tax code and all that, actually wrote us recently and said, I can't believe how much money we're taking in income, much more than I even thought because it's growing, and how little we're paying in taxes. And so that's the greatest surprise you can have in retirement, is that you can do the things you want to do.
And we're talking about income supplements too. I mean, to supplement your income in addition to the Social Security that you're going to be pulling from. Can you speak to that, Gary?
Yeah, sure. We talk about an income bucket. We call it critical income need. So not only is security part of Social Security part of that base, but there's other things that we want to make sure that your critical income need, the money you need every single month to pay your ordinary bills, is more or less guaranteed. So we don't have that stress, that pension coming in kind of like, you make your personal pension type of thing. That's exactly what we set up. Then the rest of the money is for your lifestyle and doing the things you want to do.
I love this. So you got both things taken care of. You know, you don't have to worry about the basics, and you got that money to do the things that you've been dreaming about doing in retirement. And we all have those dreams. And what a great talk. You talk about the tax plans, so important. And you guys know that frontwards and backwards, even helping CPAs out. So if you want to get this great deal, we've got a good deal for our Fox 17 Morning Mix viewers. This is for you at home. If you want to learn more about preparing for a more secure retirement, Mattson Financial has this offer. Right now, the very first 5 callers, if you've saved $250,000 or more and you are retired or nearing retirement, they're offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow them to sit down with you personally, provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now, and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. It's a game plan to get you where you need to be. There's the number to call, 616-514-3831. Again, 616-514-3831. Gentlemen, thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.